my beautiful Scorpio. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your money reading for mid-May right through to mid-June. I'm just cleansing your space here and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I'm truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Also, a little reminder that this is a general reading. It may not resonate for everybody, so please take what is for you and leave the rest behind. Don't know if you've noticed, Scorpio, the sage is burning quite heavily at the moment. So I'm going to give an extra cleanse for your money reading. There's always a reason why it needs an extra cleanse. So there may be some difficult energies regarding your finances at the moment. So I'm just going to give you that extra right now. Please bear with me. Thank you so much. Okay, Scorpio, let's get straight to your reading. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio regarding their finances? Thank you so much. Okay, so first of all, we have 10 of Wands energy to start mid-May here. Now, 10 of Wands is you've taken on far too much, Scorpio. I know money is tight and it's important, but you're running yourself ragged with this card. This is a lot of stress. Probably you've taken on too many burdens there, or you're exhausted. Okay, try and find avenues, creative avenues to make funds, to make do, as it were, to get that money coming on in. Spirit acknowledges that you're pretty exhausted and in need of a rest there, and they do also acknowledge the fact that you need to earn money in order to live. So they understand the catch-22 situation that you're in, but they're asking you to be mindful that taking on too much will overburden you and you won't get the desired results if you take on a little bit less. Okay, oh, they're giving me don't be a jack of all trade and master of none, okay? They're saying, yes, you are wonderful at multitasking and you can do all the things that you've taken on. You can do it to the best of your abilities if you had the right timing, okay? So you always give, your all to every project. You feel it with your soul. Wands are about creativity, things that you're very strongly connected to in a passionate sense. And Spirit acknowledges that when you take something on, you are all or nothing, Scorpio. There's no wishy-washy in between for you. You're either all in or you're completely out, okay? And there's no sitting on the fence. So the fact that you've taken on a lot means you want to give all of yourself to all of these projects or all of these ideas. And you want to help everybody. You want to create all these wonderful things. But you got to remember, you have a superhuman strength, of course you do, but you cannot take it all on at the same time, because you will leave yourself in lack, okay, with energy, and then you will not step up into your higher creative self or your higher manifesting vibration if you're trying to do it all. They're just asking you to acknowledge where you're exhausted and step back a little bit. You've taken on a little bit too much with regards to getting finances off the ground, okay? Pick a couple of things that are the most important, that will serve you and your purpose, and all the money will flow from there. And the other things you can still do, but just in a gentler time. Focus on the most important things first, is what they're giving me there. Okay, the Emperor mode. Now, some of you could be dealing with an Aries here when it comes to your money, but you're dealing with someone who's a little bit immature, okay? Also having problems with power, someone who isn't very good at planning. So you could be dealing with someone, possibly also a father figure type person who is just being very difficult at this time with regards to money. Now, this could be your partner, because Emperor often is someone that you respect and you're in some sort of connection with, possibly, but it also could be to do with your boss, okay? Emperors, they tend to be in a leadership role of some sort. Someone you could go to for advice, for financial planning, etc., etc. But it could also be that boss that you work for in your company. Maybe they're being really difficult as you're just trying to you're trying to do everything you possibly humanly can, okay, and they're putting more burdens on you, okay? So this person is acting immaturely, and they've got a massive ego, okay? Now, Scorpio, Spirit is asking you also with this card. Now, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just telling you what's coming on in there. They're saying because you take on too many burdens also, you could get a bit snappy, okay? You could, there could be some oversight, you know, misplanning, that sort of thing. You need to refocus yourself there. Now, it's not coming from a sense of ego when you're taking on too many burdens. It's because you're overworking yourself, because you want to do it all so that you stay on top of the game and keep that financial flow happening. So they're saying be mindful of where you're taking on too much and there's a lot of you know, stress and exhaustion. You have a tendency to just lash out at the people who don't deserve it the most, okay? Now, that's just a common thing for humans in general, not just you, Scorpio, but they're just saying, have a look in your life where you might be lashing out occasionally out of a sense of, you know, stress or being overburdened. But if you're dealing with this person in the workplace or where you make your finances, who is your boss or in charge of it, leading a team and, you know, dealing with strategically making money or something, someone who normally or should be in a power that commands respect, they're acting out, okay? They've got poor management skills is what they've got here, and they're leading with their ego, okay? Now, they once in the upright position, this particular tarot deck, the Fool there, reminds us that actually the Emperor started off as a fool, okay? They started off in this new, fresh, you know, taking chances, going on adventures with their work and their money. But over time, they've become overburdened, but also they've become jaded with the world, and they've become really rigid in their thinking. And this person is stuck in old mindset, as it were, you know, rigid thinking, not willing to think outside the box, just, you know, they're just coasting, as it were. So you could be dealing with someone who's just coasting in a position of power, and it's affecting you and overworking you with regards to your money situation. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Scorpio need to know regarding their money, their finances for mid-May? Can you please guide them to what they need to know? Oh, they just said slow down. Okay, one moment. Do you want that? I have a bit of a sore wrist at the moment, so sorry if sometimes there's going to be a large batch coming out, but sometimes it's hard to grasp a card. How would you like to receive? This one first. Okay, 3 of Coins, but it's in reverse, okay? So yeah, Scorpio, what's going on? Okay, 3 of Pentacles there is some sort of sloppy work, no team support, or some sort of office politics going on, okay? So right back next to the Emperor card, when there is not a person leading the team correctly, how can anything get done in a correct sense, in a you know, a straightforward sense? So there's some sort of if you're working from home and you know, back and forth, emails going back and forth, you could be dealing with someone who is just overbearing. And because emails, sometimes it's hard to sense the tone of an email because we cannot see a human's face. We don't know how it's being delivered. So we read it in the sense or in the moment, the present energy that we have in our minds, okay? So if we are leading ourselves personally from a place of overwork, overburdened and stress, our boundaries are definitely going to be up. You know, we're going to have our defenses up, and we're going to receive emails or some sort of communication in perhaps not the spirit it was meant in, but we're thinking, does this person know what's going on here? You know, why do they make me do this? You know, and it starts to create a lot of tension, okay? So I'm not surprised that your 10 of Wands is like really high vibrational energy there. But the 3 of Coins, this person that you could be dealing with there also could be an earth sign, because, you know, you're dealing with earth, the physical plane there. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But this person's not leading with their best foot forward, as it were. There's no team support. You feel like you're a bit on your own, maverick. But Spirit is saying, it's just coming through. I'm interested to know what this card is. They're saying, just keep doing you, okay? You will win the day by just being you, okay? Don't get involved in that office politics, or, you know, if there's some sort of issue there with your money, it will work itself out. But there is somebody getting, you know, using their power unwisely, okay? fortune. Yeah, okay, so just do you. No matter, I love this particular deck because fortune in this obviously is a major arcana card, fortune's wheel, the wheel turning in your favor. Okay, good fortune on its way for you and a lot of luck. But in this particular tarot deck, what I love about it is that, as you can see, this figure is walking on and she's very confident, and all those cards are flying around her. Okay, so that is the deck of cards, the whole tarot deck just flying there, and there's a couple of cards that are falling out there. And what this card stands for, that no matter what's going on around you, you walk forward in your own strength and you make your own luck. Okay, so I love this card because it is actually saying that you just keep doing you. Okay, I just said it before I picked up the card. Spirit is saying you just lead and do your work the way you're doing it, and all will come to fruition. You will be successful. Okay, and nothing has the power to touch you, as it were. Okay, you are untouchable with this energy, but you are picking up a lot of stress and exhaustion because of it. Okay, and perhaps this person is overloading you with work as well, but fortune is on your side, so there is a change in that fortune, and abundance is coming towards you. Also, they wanted me to point out, if you're a gambler, okay, and they don't mean like a massive gambler, because there's no toxic energy that's come out from the cards yet. But if you do like the odd lottery line, or you do, you know, these little things, expect a little win, some sort of fortune picking up, but it's just a little highlight to say, you know what, from the angels, we got your back there, we're just giving you a little something. But it speaks of more abundance to come. So we're heading on out of May here for when the tide of your financial situation is starting to change for the better. It's in the upright position, major arcana, so it is you know, a lot of abundance coming your way. You got the 10. Okay, it just the 10 across the board is a very strong magnetic energy there for you, with regards to changing your fortune, your fate in a financial sense. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio? What do they need to know regarding their finances mid-May through to mid-June? What do they need to know? Can you please? Thank you so much. Okay, Four Swords energy. So when we got Four Swords energy, they're again reminding you, come on though, you got to have a rest, okay? Because you can't be your ultimate best. You can't be in optimum best mode, your personal best, if you are in lack. Okay, so please remember to get some sort of rest, retreat from this situation, and actually recover in solitude. Maybe take some time out to spend, you know, 10 minutes here in silence, really quiet the mind, and try as much as possible to start with 10 minutes of not thinking of anything. You actually relax the brain, lie down, you know, or sit cross-legged or something. Maybe if you're lucky enough to have a garden, go out and stand with your feet connected to the earth and just breathe that air. Listen to the birds, listen to the trees. Listen, if you have a garden and you just hear traffic, listen to the traffic, okay? Listen to the sounds around you and really connect to the center of yourself in that moment, because that helps rejuvenate your brain and your soul, okay? But they're taking a moment. The first card and the middle card are the strongest. They're taking a moment to say, you know what? This situation with your finances, or with this boss who's you know, abusing their position and not stepping up to the plate and leading the group or the team, is out of your control. Okay, but what is in your control is getting rest and looking after yourself. Okay, take this time to recover and realize that fortune is on its way for you. Okay, there is a lot of abundance. Spirit has got your back, and the universe will bring you what you deserve. Okay, with that wheel of fortune, you're unshakable there. This energy cannot touch you unless you allow it to. So they really want to highlight that. So please get this this rest. Now the swords is about mental health, or you know, your intellect. So it is about taking that downtime to replenish your brain, okay, and just take a rest maybe from over communicating yourself with this person, or you know, but it is it is time to quiet the anxiety. Now that's easier said than done in the world that we're living at the moment, but Spirit's saying, please just take a moment to come back to your center and just know where you're lucky, and just be, they're just saying trust in the process. This card, as I touched it, they're like, just trust in the process. Okay, Scorpio, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else do my beautiful Scorpio need to know regarding their finances when it comes to mid-May through to mid-June? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Okay, so I wanted to tell you something before I started the reading, but it wasn't the right time, but they've guided me that now is the right time, which is, before I started your reading, I stood on a stone. I kind of walk most places. Thank you so much. How would you like to receive these? Okay. I walked on a stone. I normally walk barefoot, and I stood on a yellow stone. It was almost like amber-like, and I picked it up because I hurt my foot, and I picked it up, and as I picked it up, the song "The Eye of the Tiger" played really loudly in my mind, and they wanted me to relay the message because somebody out there needs to hear it, or needs to listen to that song, or is listening to that song, or has just listened to that song, or is noticing that song everywhere. They want you to pay close attention to the reading, okay? But also it is about working hard and overcoming the obstacles and coming out on top, being a winner, okay? So they really wanted me to transmute that message to you, but only when the time is right, and they said the time is now right. So I just want you to know that, okay? Yeah, hopefully it resonates with somebody out there. But we have the Four of Cups, and it's in reverse. This is a new outlook and a new option coming in, okay? Which is an exciting time to be in. As you can see, towards the end of May, we see your fortune changing, and you start to see the seeds of abundance start to grow there. And you know, it's a time to take a time to relax and have a bit more peace of mind once you start seeing your fortune changing, okay? But with the Four of Cups there, a new option just pops up, or you take a new direction with your finances, or but it's something to do with water always speaks to emotions and how you feel about things in your gut instincts, and you know that a new option is the right option to take, but you're this new you don't expect this new direction to pop up for you. In the upright position, this card is about feeling apathy and unfulfilled, but there are surprise gifts coming from the universe that you don't see because you're too busy feeling down and, you know, feeling apathy, looking at your shoes. But in the reverse position, this is about spotting this new direction, looking for this new outlook, and it comes right to you, okay? It's something that will bring you a lot of emotional contentment when it comes to your money, and it just helps you grow your path. Knight of Wands energy, okay? Knight of Wands energy, it's like you're getting creative again with your job, okay? It's like some new energy comes in, you're starting to feel excited and, you know, free-spirited about your work again. So you can definitely see the transition from the fortune starting to turn in your favor, and you start to get excited again, okay? This is a, you know, this is a lusty energy, and it's a free-spirited, like, creative person energy. But in regards to your money, it's about you're getting excited again about growing your money because you're starting to see things flow, okay? You know, okay, they're showing me, you know, like when you have a bank account and you put, say, $100 in there, and you're like, yeah, I managed to save $100, that I'm lucky. And then you see $200 and you put away $200, you're like, oh, you know what? I want to get a $500, and then it becomes like a game. Okay, it's this energy of like you're getting excited about things. I hope I can put away this much, because you're excited to see your money grow, but it's growing because you're passionate about what you do again. Okay, but you needed to take that rest and recuperation to get back in the flow. Okay, so that Knight of Wands comes on in there. Now, often Knight of Wands, knights, they often see what they truly desire, and they go after it despite the obstacles. They're just batting them out of the way with their sword. And, you know, this one has obviously got a wand, so there's batting them out of the way creatively. Yeah, so it again brings me back to the Rocky song, you know, all these things that got in the way. He still climbed the ladder to fame, to the heady heights of success. He still was the winner, okay? It's like the underdog. You know, you start off in that underdog energy and you rise up through the ranks and you become, you know, the best in your field, okay? That's the energy I'm getting, Scorpio, as we're heading on into June, into the... so this is like the end of the first week of June, okay? You're starting to feel on top again, like, you know, I can do this, I am doing this, you know, this sort of energy. It's really energized. I really love it. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. God, I got goosebumps from that. What else do my beautiful Scorpio need to know regarding their reading? Can you please guide them to what they need to know regarding their finances? Mid-May, right through to June, mid-June. Can you please guide them with regards to their money situation? What else do they need to know? Can you please give them the messages that they need to know? Thank you so much. Can you please? They're just giving me an image at the moment as I'm shuffling, so please bear with me. The image is of somebody holding a very long branch with green leaves on it. Three of Swords. Okay, green leaves on this branch, and it's like you're walking along. It's very long, and you know, you're just connecting to nature, and you're just walking along on a kind of a gray, gravelly path, but you've got this long stick. You just come out. It's like you're out for a walk. You're out for your... They're just showing me that. There's these little white buds on the branch also. Okay, they're like blossoms. So you're blooming. Yeah, maybe that's the message. You're blooming. But you're doing it yourself, okay? You've taken the onus to rise up yourself, and you've got your own back. Spirit has got your back too, but you're guiding yourself. You're allowing yourself to bloom, and you are walking the path to that success, is what they're giving me with that. It's got really hot all of a sudden. That I get hot or cold when the message is correct. So we have Three of Swords there. Three of Swords. Now, when I did a pre-shuffle for you, Three of Swords actually did come up for you there. So some of you are dealing throughout all of this financial stuff that's going on, and it's really, you know, tense time for everybody. You're also dealing with some sort of heartbreak and possible divorce there proceedings for some of you. But there is, you know, a feeling of loss, possibly a loss of control, and in terms of being able to communicate your ideas. But there is a depression, some sort of lull that comes with this. It's taking your energy away there. Now, they're connecting it here to the Knight of Wands, because they're saying once you are charging forward for what you truly desire and are becoming successful at gaining that abundance, then it's like when you're in high energy mode, be wary that you don't fall into that low energy mode, because it's almost like a bipolar energy. When we're feeling on top, when we're achieving, we feel wonderful about ourselves. And when there is that lull, when nothing is happening, we kind of have a tendency to spiral into a lower vibration, feeling down, depressed, and you know, so be mindful about that. But some of you may be dealing with heartbreak throughout all of this, and they're saying they're acknowledging that they're still sending you a lot of abundance. It's not to create how can I put it? Spirit is saying it's not to create a plaster over what's happening, but it's trying to keep your mind, your finances and your abundance is going to almost keep your mind off this heartbreak for a moment, because you just can't deal with everything. You're like, really, seriously, I just can't deal with this loss right now. Okay, so I'm sorry to be the bearer of some sort of news like that, but that's what they're giving me. I can't lie about what the cards are saying. So some of you also, this could be some sort of surgery when you get this card. It is a successful surgery. We got the, you know, swords. It's a very positive outcome when it comes to surgery, but you could be worried about that surgery, because swords deal with the mind and, you know, the intellect. So you may be communicating your worries to your friends and families, or you know, you may have some anxiety about it, which is, of course, it is a natural state to be in, but Spirit's saying don't worry about that. But they're just reaching out to acknowledge that they understand that throughout all this financial upheaval and worry and all that's going on with these politics and, you know, it's almost like, Scorpio, it's almost like you're standing in the center of a tornado. And when the tornado moves, you still seem to be in the absolute center of this tornado. And it's like the world is chaotic and everything's going wild around you. And still you're trying to keep your peaceful center. Okay? And that's what I'm feeling here. So some of you are shedding things in your life. And heartbreak could be anything. It doesn't mean that heartbreak from a romantic sense. It could be heartbreak, you know, that losing a job. It could be heartbreak because, you know, you've lost your sense of freedom. You're very free-spirited, especially with this Knight of Swords here. Very free-spirited person, Scorpio. You are, you know, you like to delve into all areas of life and, you know, meet people on different planes and sort of, not planes as in airplanes, but planes as in physical, metaphysical planes. And you like adventure. You like to get out there and see the world and observe the world from all viewpoints. And you could be dealing with heartbreak that you can't do that at the moment, and it's really stifled your energy. So heartbreak comes in many forms, just so that you're aware. But what you're getting is a beautiful new idea from the universe. Okay. Now again, this is another surgery card. They're giving me. Oh, okay. 1 second. Sorry, when my ear rings, it means I'm really connected to my spirit guide. 1 second. Yeah, so it's another surgery card. Yeah, so they want me to clarify that you're going to get a lot of mental clarity regarding your surgery that will put you at ease. So they're just highlighting again, it's natural to be anxious. Okay, but as much as you can, please remember being in the center of the tornado and bringing yourself back to your center and have as much inner peace as you can. Okay, so using meditation or they said flotation tank, which is bizarre. I mean, does anyone have a flotation tank or access to a flotation tank in this time? I can't imagine they do, but for some reason they're giving me that. If that resonates with you, I would love to hear from you because that's amazing. But you know, you can also have lots of warm baths with some sort of bath salts there. They help cleanse not only the toxins from the body, but from the mind, and to give you peace. So things like Epsom salts or Himalayan bath salts, or, you know, any old bath salts really. But those ones are my top two for cleansing after I do a reading, or, you know, things like that. So but the Ace of Swords is also new ideas. Spirit, in the traditional tarot deck, a hand from the universe comes on in there with that sword, and on the sword is a crown, so that's king energy, and victory wreaths, parts of the victory wreath hang off the crown. Okay, so this is about stepping into your power with this wonderful new idea. So any dreams that you're having at the moment, very relevant at this time, and leading in truth with your desires, and you know, speaking up when you have these wonderful ideas, because they're very valid. Okay, more valid than the people around you right now. It seems like your team is not stepping up to the plate. Scorpio, now is your time. Okay, these wonderful new ideas will be very abundant for you and will come to fruition. I expect you to have a lot of, how can I put that? A lot of finances will come your way because of it. It's like you're stepping up, okay? And with stepping up comes more money. And so please pay very careful attention to any ideas that you have at the moment. This could be a secondary stream of work here as well, because you have the Knight. The Knight often charges off on his own, okay, in order to gain the prize. So you could be having a secondary stream of work there, and some wonderful ideas are coming your way in order to action that and make it happen, despite the fact that we're in this lockdown mode, this isolation. So you're still moving forward. Now, the 11th of May, things start to, in the planetary action, start to move forward, okay, and propel you forward in that action. Mercury is in Gemini, I believe. Yeah, Mercury's in Gemini. So Mercury is the planet of moving forward, and Gemini actually has, you know, is very unique voice. and accepting that. So this is the energy of your time, but this is towards, you step into that power actually coming into the second week of June. So Page of Wands though in reverse, Page of Wands in reverse is, this could also be that you're bored at work. You know, Scorpio, maybe this does not suit your higher purpose, what you're doing at the moment. You do get a kickstart and be passionate about some form of work that brings money on in there. So if it is a secondary source of work that you're getting there, you're excited about that, and everything else kind of pales in comparison. So you're a little bit bored with that. But this could also be that you're dealing with somebody who is bored, kind of struggling kind of kid, or, you know, immature, somebody who's immature. This could also be because we're dealing with, you know, the Emperor in reverse. This could also be that you're just bored of their antics, you know, you're bored of their immaturity. It just sucks. And why should you be in a position underneath this person when actually you've got all the smarts? But just keep doing you. Be that center in that tornado there, okay? They are going to fall off their own horse, as it were, and it will be highlighted to everybody that who knows what they're doing and who doesn't, okay? A lot of abundance coming there for you. They don't want that to actually be on the deck. They have asked for another from this deck. I was going to get some clarifiers, but no, they want some more here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What else my beautiful Scorpio needs to know regarding the situation? Do you want all of those? They do. Okay. Thank you so much. How would you like to receive? Okay, so this one's first. King of Swords energy, okay? This is you leading with truth. Okay, this is a Gemini energy as well, so you could be dealing with Gemini there. But this is about stepping into your own power, Scorpio, and leading with your head instead of your emotions, okay? Your emotions are a little bit shook with this situation, but you have got a wonderful poker face, so people probably won't see what's going on under the surface and how much burden that you're under, because they're showing me like a swan, okay? A swan gliding across the water, beautiful and graceful, and nobody sees what's underneath. Their little feet are going crazy, keeping them afloat and you know, just moving on. So that is the energy I'm getting. You're gracefully moving into your power, and you're dealing with strategy, and you know, you're communicating with truth and honesty, but also with strong intention, okay? The sword of BS is up. You know what's happening. You're cutting away all of the crap that anybody's given you. You're seeing very clearly at this time. There's a lot of clarity, okay? But you're stepping into your power, and people can see that actually you're a natural born leader, and the person that you're dealing with is not, okay? They're highlighting themselves. Okay, so we have a Cancerian energy also with this card, the Chariot. It is in reverse. So this is about direction, this card. Now, there is a tendency to want to give up and to lose direction when you have it in the reverse position. When it is applied to the person that you may be dealing with, this Emperor in reverse, they could fall, as I just said, they fall off their horse, right? And you got the Chariot in reverse. So they've got some personal issues and some troubles there. So they are dealing with that and lashing out also, a little bit out of character. But it's almost like they've lost their way as well. I feel like because people are working at home, although the energy is that people are still working together in as much as they can in teams, some people may be losing their way on a sense of structure, okay, is what they're giving me with this card. They're saying also with this card, don't give up, Scorpio. Please do not give up. There may be times where you think, well, what's the point? What is the point? Your finances are coming into play, and you will have a lot of fruition coming your way, but don't give up, okay? You need to keep your vibrations high at this time. And this also does, this Chariot card is about travel. And because it's in the reverse, it speaks again of these travel problems that we're having at the moment. So this looks like it's going on into June. I hate to say that. I mean, I don't want that to happen. But there's some sort of travel problem regarding your situation, or and this is mid-June, okay? So we also have the Tower. Someone is refusing to change, okay? Has a fear of change. But this is also a positive card, okay? The Tower card in reverse is disaster has been averted, okay? You dodged a bullet with some sort of situation here. Now this could be with your boss. You it's almost like you killed them with kindness, okay? But you spoke your truth. You didn't want to have to like come out all guns blazing, and you didn't. You used strategy, you used your mind, you put your emotions aside, and you won the day, Scorpio. You know, disaster has been averted. But this person that you're also dealing with has a fear of change in the workplace, okay? They're not very good with keeping their power when they're at home, working from home. That's the energy I'm getting from them. They can't really lead anyway, but it's highlighted even more when they're not in a team with, you know, physically seeing people. They feel like they got no power. They feel they've lost it. And Scorpio, you have a natural power. You naturally gravitate towards others in a situation and take control for the highest good. And people can feel that you have natural born leadership skills. And some people may actually be looking towards you more than your boss, as it were. And that makes them feel like they want to, I don't know, they're not leading with their highest good when it comes to having power over the situation. So they may be a bit sneaky. Now, the Hermit mode in reverse is feeling isolated. It's you know, it is isolation mode, okay? And it's feeling lonely. Some people out there may be feeling lonely, but also it may be a feeling that if you're working from home, because we're dealing with your finances, this is a financial read, financial read, you may be feeling a little bit like you don't want to make any mistakes, okay? Because mistakes make people feel like their job might be in jeopardy. So you may be paying like extra attention to everything so that you're hoping it doesn't all go wrong. It's not going to go wrong, Scorpio, okay? Everything's going to be fine. But it is a feeling of being stuck, and you didn't want to be stuck. And unfortunately, this is mid-June here, where this energy for this read is mid-June. So there is still a feeling of being stuck where you are. Now, I'm going to get some clarifiers because I want to talk about the money specifically, because now we've dealt with the situation. We're just going to talk exactly about the money. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my Scorpios to a financial outcome? Can you please guide them towards a message that they need to know regarding their finances and the outcome of the situation with regards to money in the bank? Could you please guide them? Thank you so much. For those of you who are interested, this is the Fountain Tarot. Thank you so much. By Johnson Suez. Right, okay. So the first card that we have here is Scorpio, you've turned up in your own reading. So this is obviously in the reverse, which is your hope. This is at the beginning, mid-May. You're feeling a little bit stuck there, mid-May, and you're feeling like there's no hope. You're feeling a little bit stuck with stagnation. There's no transition. There's no big changes. You're feeling you want to just move on, because death is a transition card where you want to move on and have a rebirth transformation. You want to get out of this stuck feeling in mid-May, but actually you're thinking, oh, there's no hope. Is there any end to this lockdown period? Is there any end to this situation? I'm trying to juggle everything. I'm feeling, I just want to get out. Okay, that inertia that goes with that. Okay, so that's how you're feeling, Scorpio. And of course, the Death card is a Scorpio energy, so that's exactly your energy at this at the beginning of in mid-May. There, we're starting from mid-May. Now, Seven of Wands, but in reverse. Seven of Wands in reverse is catching somebody out, okay, or feeling like you're being punished. So this resonates with the person that you may be working with who's not pulling their weight in the team, or that your team is all out of sync. People are being caught for the work that they didn't do when they were in the office, as it were, but you might feel like because your boss or someone in a leadership role or someone you have to deal with regards to your money, they are they're being immature and they're abusing their power there. So with this card, it's just clarifying that you're feeling like someone's punishing you, okay, and that, you know, they need to make amends for how they're treating you, but you've caught them out on it for sure. If you only had a sneaky feeling of it before, now you really got the gist of it, okay. So that is about feeling that you're punished or being punished, or the situation is very punishing, you're stuck in this situation. Yeah, Spirit's reminding you though, 7 of Pentacles, okay, 7 of Coins there, but in the traditional Tarot, 7 of Pentacles, which is patience, okay? Delayed success with regards to your money. Everything you've worked hard for, Scorpio, is coming to you. But you do have, in mid-May, there's a feeling of like, but why can't I have it now? I feel so stuck. I need this. You know, there's that energy. Spirit saying divine timing, okay? As you can see, it's like those little cabbages there. They have to be ripe for the picking, okay? So when the timing is right, all that money that is owed to you is on its way for you, okay? Hard work, Scorpio, hard work. You come out on top. They're again showing me this. Now they're showing me like an image from Rocky. He's running up the stairs. I think that's when they play Eye of the Tiger. Yeah, well, it's going hand in hand for me at the moment. And he runs to the top of the stairs, getting stronger, okay? And he's just jumping, and he's got his arms in the air. It's so strange they're giving me this as an analogy, but they're saying you're getting stronger in the situation. You are rising to the top of your game, okay? Success is assured, Scorpio. There is no doubt about it. But patience and hard work comes first. Success is just waiting to happen, okay? So when the timing is right, you will be able to pick all of that abundance. Now it goes hand in hand with the fortune's wheel turning in your favor, okay? So we have clarifier that when the energy is shifting there, and as I said, that is the end of May into the first week of June, when it starts to shift, that's when you start to see on the physical plane, the results of your hard work come into fruition and money coming on into the bank, okay? Page of Cups. Now, Page of Cups energy, you could, you could be dealing with a Piscean energy, because this is a Pisces card, but a water energy, when it comes to do with your work situation, you could be looking for extra work. I know you are you are overworked at the moment, but you know, something that is more in line with helping others, you know, like volunteer work. It could be something like, you know, what are they giving me? They're giving me, you know, you could be sending money to some sort of charity. They're showing me going online and sending a little bit of money to a charity or something. But I feel like you're helping people. And it's like to be in a giving and receiving energy. Now also, this is of course a new love card, so you could be dealing with a new love situation popping up in there. The traditional tarot deck, Page of Cups, a fish just pops right out of the cup. It's like, surprise, I kind of have feelings for you. Did you not know? So you could be dealing with someone that you already know, who's a younger energy than you, not necessarily younger in age, but younger in maturity. They may come up with a love offer for you. But you could be, when it comes to your money regarding this page, it's about being very studious, okay? Keeping your head down, keeping the work. Pages are always, you know, they're very curious in the world, pages. They really want to learn new stuff and, you know, and make themselves stronger and get more, what's the word? Experience, that's it, in your field, okay? That's what pages always do. And a Page of Cups is always quite studious, quite serious, okay? So you're serious about growing your money for sure, and you're getting excited about it. So because it's just over the Four of Swords and the Four of Cups in reverse, you're getting serious about the fact that a new opportunity is presenting itself, and there is a possible new direction there, okay? So it's like you're looking into the future with this card, with a youthful energy. You're looking into the future. What are the possibilities? What else is there out there for me? Okay, so that really resonates with this new direction, or you know, this secondary stream of work. So you could be having a look there, delving deep into your soul, and it may start with volunteer work. Okay. volunteer work that goes into some sort of, it grows into earning money, okay? But looking into that cup is like, you know, delving into the deepest part of yourself to see what your other avenues could be for a secondary income, or for shaking up your direction. Thank you so much. Ooh, okay, straight away they really want you to have that card. Abundance, of course. So you have a joyous outcome. Okay, Spirit says there is nothing to worry about. Material happiness is absolutely yours. There is a joyous outcome coming. Yes, you do need to have patience, but know that you've worked hard for it, and no one is going to get in your way. No obstacles are going to get in your way of that success, okay? The Sun being major arcana card, it's an amount of money that will, you know, be very welcomed. It's not just a little dribble of money there. There's a lot of abundance and outcome, successful outcome coming towards you. So leveling up, as in going to the next stage of finances. So a wage that you're on at the moment, you know, more will come than you expect when you get the Sun card. It's about freedom, okay? This card, this youthful figure here, male or female, this is not a gender specific reading, but they feel freedom that comes with this financial abundance that's coming on in there for you, okay? So it's an exciting time right there. They want this one actually with this new project. They want it right in the center because they're guiding me that this either secondary income or this new lease for your job, this new lease of life and energy for your job just brings you more money. Okay, and to pay such close attention to your ideas because they're very important. Now it says on this card, air my breath, to dare. So be daring and bold. Your ideas are very maverick, Scorpio. They are very valid, and be bold with them because they bring a lot of, they'll bring a lot of finances with it, okay? But it comes from deep within. It comes from your soul. But pay attention to your dreams and any ideas that keep popping up there because they're very important. They truly want you to be mindful of that. Thank you so much. Any final messages? Judgment, but in reverse, okay? The Judgment card in reverse is again, it's a reminder of don't fear change because you're fearing change at this time. So if you're looking for a new job during this time, I know it's a risky time because, you know, everybody's in this lockdown mode, but don't fear change. Also, this could be to do with your boss or the person, you know, this Emperor in reverse. They come clean to you and admit an error in judgment, okay? But Spirit is saying, just keep doing you, Scorpio, okay? You will come out on top. But please do not fear any change that is happening because the outcome, you get what you deserve, as it were. You get what you deserve. It will all come out in the wash, they gave me with this card. It will all come out in the wash. So if your boss is being, putting a lot on you and being immature and abusing their power, it will come to light. It will all come out in the wash, and this person will get their just desserts, okay, with that Judgment card. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. If we could close the reading, thank you so much. Anything else my beautiful Scorpio needs to know regarding this? Sorry if this reading has gone on very long. I'm here for the message in its completion, so time isn't a factor, but it might be for you, so you might need to pause and come back if that's what you need to do. That is the end. Thank you so much, Spirit. I'm truly grateful. Okay, and they have King of Coins. Okay, know that all of this wonderful money is coming your way. Okay, material abundance on the physical plane. This is a solid, practical energy. Again, being a leader when it comes to your money, being that maverick. Taurus energy, so you could be dealing with someone with a Taurus placement there, and also it's about being a wise investor, okay? Using your money. They're showing me again the bank account, which is like, put away $100. Okay, that's really nice energy. And then $200, watching it grow. Oh, that's amazing. I really want to get to 500. Okay, what about 1,000? It becoming a game, being a wise investor and having that wonderful long-term security with your money, that desire for a solid foundation there with your finances. It's all yours. Sit in your power, Scorpio. It will all come to you. You have abundance flowing towards you. Please be mindful. You reap what you sow. but please be mindful that a connection with the earth, they're again showing me, you know, feet connected to the earth, and also connecting to your higher self through taking peace of mind, taking time out. Remember that, it's very important. And the final card, I love it, Temperance. That patience, okay? Sagittarian energy, patience, self-control, moderation during this time until the finances come on in, but it is balance and harmony is restored, okay? You're trusting your intuition, your guides are there with you, so be mindful of anything that's coming on in there, because it's not going in there by accident, okay? There are no coincidences. Spirit is sending you messages, ideas. Pay attention to your dreams and your meditations. Anything that comes to you in meditation is a stream from your higher consciousness. You're allowing the messages to come through. But it's a wonderful, balanced, harmonious energy that will help you with all this wonderful magnetizing of abundance towards you. As you can see, you're connecting to the higher realms. Be mindful, but be patient, okay? And again, I just pointed to the blue there, and they just again highlighted baths. You know, this flotation tank. This is crazy. I don't understand who could have a flotation tank. But anyway, but having a bath with salts to cleanse and detoxify, okay? They're really highlighting that it's important during this time to keep your stress levels low, because, you know, you've got a lot going on. You're multitasking like a demon. But we have, just be mindful, patience, peace, moderation, use your intuition, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful spirit guides. I'm truly grateful for the message there. I'm just going to give you a goddess, oh, they corrected me, goddess guidance. I went for the goddess guidance card. They don't often ask for one of these. I'm just going to give you one of these to close the reading. Thank you so much, spirit guides, guardian angels. What else do my beautiful Scorpio need to know regarding this reading? Can you please guide them? Thank you so much. So we have Guardian. You're definitely being guided and protected during this time. Oh, very important. Start delegating. Come on, Scorpio. They're saying about these, you know, this stress, starting with the stress levels and taking on too much. Start delegating. And undying love. Okay, we'll come to that in a moment. Undying love. This is undying love. Not just for another person, but for yourself. So we have Artemis, okay, or Artemi, depending on how you want to say it, Artemis, and Guardian. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected, okay? So Artemis, she is obviously a guardian and protector, and we'll read what she says now in a moment. And then start delegating, Green Tara, and it says here, ask others, including me, Spirit, and Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. That 10 of Wands, okay? So be mindful there, taking on too much. And undying love. The love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. Okay, and when we have this wonderful love vibration, it's a giving-receiving mode, so the universe is more abundant when you're in that. Okay, so I just opened the book straight away because this is a new deck. Green Tara came up straight away, so this is obviously the most important reading, just to show you it came up straight away without me having to look for it. So it says, when you feel resentment in your heart because you carry more than your share of the load, you're doing no favors for anyone, including yourself. You need to ask for help to ensure that you have private time for contemplation and rest. Center of your read, 2 cards clarifying the first and the center of the reading there. One of the reasons why I am able to sit so peacefully is that I know the secret of true productivity. It doesn't come through struggle or strife. Rather, it comes from a clear and focused mind that's unchallenged by indecisiveness. And you see, making decisions is the shortest route to triumph passages. Once you make up your mind, the rest follows quite naturally. I therefore urge you to sit quietly and follow the footsteps of your mind. Be open to your heart's meanderings. They will lead you quietly to make your most important decisions, and the rest will fall into place. Okay, so get with having the baths, find that peace, look deep within there. Very important message. Now we'll go to Artemis. Let's see what she has to say. Says, like me, you have I'll start again. Like me, you have a sacred mission to spread love and light. Yet this isn't a position that comes from tension or worry. Instead, the gentle essence of joyful and light-hearted laughter sets your power into motion. Why would there be any tension in your mind or system unless you believe that you were somehow unsafe? And how could you be unsafe when you've called upon the spiritual warriors to watch over you? Your prayers have been activated, the flawless protection of heaven. So, ease your mind of all cares and concerns and concentrate instead upon your holy mission. The angels are watching over you and your family. Okay, and we have Isolt. And Isolt says, when it comes to matters of the heart, your help is here, is all around you and also inside of you. Your inner wisdom may seem quieted by any pain that you feel. Yet be assured that the healing you're undergoing is swift and efficient, and you truly are healing from the inside out. First, your heart must heal from its grief, loneliness, and any feelings of betrayal. This can take some time, so be patient with yourself. Treat yourself as you would any ailing person, with caution, gentleness, and tenderness. Next, get yourself out into the world, not in a harsh fashion, but with outings to parks, forests, and such, which are essential to lightening your outlook. Nature is a great healer, you see. So coming back to putting your feet on the earth. That's why I'm frequently amidst flowers and trees. Okay, there we go. So wonderful messages there. I'm just going to give you a trinket before we go. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Scorpio into what else they need to know regarding their finances? Okay. So we have a little angel there, possibly a fairy, but they're giving me angel. The angels are with you. You're being guided and protected during this time, okay? Listen to the ideas that come to you. They are from Spirit. Your guardian angel is whispering in your ear. These ideas are very important for growing your wealth. Thank you so much. Where would you like it? They want it on the Temperance card because only you can hear them when you're quiet. Okay, so they're giving me also, again, I think you got this last time, the seahorse, if you can see it there. Seahorse, they mate for life, but also this is about going deep, and they're very unique. I think they're very unique in that I think they're the only creature that mates for life. Okay, there's no dallying there, Scorpio. So this very much speaks to your soul and what you truly desire when it comes to love. Okay, but it is about undying love. So they have connected to it not just with a partner, but loving yourself, self-love and self-respect there. But being unique, using that unique voice. They do want it over the undying love card though. And raise your vibrations, music. Okay, some of you may play even the guitar. We've got a guitar there. But raise your vibrations through music, laughter, you know, songs, singing. But they want you to remember that you need to step away into peace and raise your vibrations, okay? And some of you may even be, you know, making guitars, selling guitars, painting guitars. Do you paint guitars? That's what they're giving me there. But remember, peace of mind is key, okay? All else follows. Where would you like this? With the Sun card. They want you to have fun. Abundance flows when you are in happiness and in a joyous mood, okay? They want you to remember that vibration, to keep it high and connected. Okay, if you notice it went a little bit dark there, I think there's a storm coming here, so I'm just going to wrap this up, but that is the end of the message. I hope this resonated for some of you Scorpios out there. If it did, please like or subscribe to my channel. It's completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell. Apparently that's important. It lets you know when I update my next message, and it lets me know that you've resonated with the reading, which is very important for me. Okay, so thank you so much, my beautiful Scorpios. I love you loads. Stay safe. Love and light.